ist es mich. Ich steh im Krieg mit mir selbst. Alles bricht, alles fällt. Mein Kopf voller Scherben und ich finde keinen Weg mehr zu mir. Alles grau, alles schwer. Dieses Lächeln zerfällt und mein Herz blutet mehr.
Good evening, all of these massive crowds in Vaduz. We are in Rheinpark Stadium, and you definitely know my name. Okay, guys. My name is Marie Wegener, and I won last edition of PWSC for Liechtenstein. I will be hosting today's final of 32nd edition of Pancake's World Song Contest. Honestly, hosting this contest in this country is not good for my PR, but whatever it is, what it is. Hey, 26 countries will compete for the crown, which is currently held by me. The odds predicted us, Liechtenstein, to win again, because we are the greatest nation on earth. So great, in fact, I am not even from there. Further down, we have Mexico, Norway, Russia, and Malaysia, while Azerbaijan, Slovakia, and Ukraine are predicted to place in the bottom. This results show will be the first one to be held on YouTube since Edition 4. We are thankful to our sponsor trade from Canary Islands, Brazil, Krakow, and Denmark for getting us funds for that. Before we will begin official results and I will explain how they will work, let's listen to a short recap of all 26 entries to remember how all competing countries sound. Let's ignite our sparks.
Tu stoím tme, svetla na moju pleť, ukazujú mi, čo máme pred sebou. Dvihni ruky do písa, bojí len pred
To be honest, all songs are really awful and barely listenable. Except Ukraine, obviously. I felt like Mona Lisa was being painted. And Åland Islands, Haiti, and Luxembourg. But I have to say that due to our sponsor trade funds... Anyways, I think it is finally the time to start results. Let's begin. We will start with the jury voting. You can see that on my left, a scoreboard has emerged. This won't be a long jury voting show, where each country will be revealing its points. Instead, I will announce how each country has placed in the jury voting, starting from the last place and finishing on the jury winner, similar to how it works usually in PWSC results shows, except we are leaving televoting for later. After the whole jury voting will be announced, we will listen to all entries that have placed in jury top 5 and then begin giving out televotes. Isn't this exciting? Well, okay, never mind. Let's finally begin. In the dead, last place the juries have decided to put Latvia, with just 16 points. Oops, better luck next time. Or maybe in televoting. Moving on. We have 25th place, which belongs to Slovakia, who received 19 points, 3 points ahead of Latvia. Will this contest's powerhouse finally be stopped? We will see. Now we have 24th place. Closing the jury's bottom 3 is Ukraine. What? The fuck? The only good song is out already? I need to breathe. Okay, I'm relaxed. But seriously, what the fuck? I'm going to pretend this didn't happen and move on to the 23rd place, which is Azerbaijan with 24 points. Oh, it seems like another weak addition for Azeris, at least in the jury voting. Just above Azerbaijan, in 22nd place, we have South Korea. It has also received 24 points, but got more sets of 12 points. 1 to be exact. They received it from, you guessed it, Azerbaijan. Lucky bitch. Now, we are on 21st place. To complete the bottom 6 of jury voting, it is Luxembourg with 30 points. Our sponsors are going down, oh my god. Maybe it should have been sent for India. It would have gotten many sets of points from our Birmingham SIM cards. It is time to reveal our 20th place. In it, we have South Africa with 38 points. These results seem way tighter and more balanced than last edition, don't you think? Or is it just me? Haha. Well, anyways, we are moving in a rapid speed and are now on 19th place. That belongs to, Switzerland with 39 points, just 1 point above South Africa. Flop. Send Kurna Yutra Balkan S and M by Melissa Pavlovich, and you would have gotten 3 times more points. Seriously. Trust me. Now, in 18th place of the jury voting, we have Yes. Oh my god. Spain. With 40 points. What a horrendous song. How did it place above Ukraine and how was it even allowed? Do you have to torment yourselves with songs like these every edition? Jesus Christ. Above it, in 17th place, the juries rating this edition decided to place Haiti, giving it 45 points in total. Our sponsors are really tanking, which is disappointing for our budget. Luckily I have SIM cards prepared for televoting. Ha 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 ha. 10 announced. 16 to go. In 16th place, we find the United Kingdom with 46 points. Why does United Kingdom even compete? I want to see ethnic folk songs from Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. England can withdraw forever, I don't mind. Who even likes it? We are at 15th place now, which is occupied by the country of Lithuania. They got 50 points. That's not so bad, I think, is it? I mean, 95 less than I got, but I'm much better than that emo, so it doesn't matter. Things are getting a little heated now, aren't they? We are just outside of the left side, and the country that sadly placed 14th and missed it is China with 53 points. It is still much better than their result from last edition, especially the jury one. Congrats. Maybe televoting will carry you to the left side. Now we are officially halfway through the jury results. As you can see, all the announced scores so far aren't that far away from each other. Was it like that last edition? Honestly, who cares? What matters now is who placed 13th within the jury voting. That country is Greenland. With 56 points received, they placed just above China. A song from a territory with 50,000 people is higher than the song from a country over 1 billion people. Wow, insane. We have reached the country who in jury voting placed 12th, and it is actually, those are Åland Islands with 57 points. Well, shit. Our final trade has fallen, but at least Liechtenstein is still in. The greatest nation on Earth. Ha 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 ha. The suspense is in the air, and it is high. We have reached the 11th place. Country that placed just outside of top 10 in the jury voting is Guam with also 57 points, receiving more sets of 10 points than Åland Islands. Honestly, might I suggest you do not fuck with my sis? I get so gay off that tequila. Na verdade, eu sou meio famoso. We have reached the top 10. Hooray! The closer it gets to the end, the tension gets higher. And I get happier because I do not want to be here. At all. In 10th place, we have Portugal with 60 points. Congrats. They have competed many times in the past, but placed in the top 10 overall only twice. Poor them. We have moved on to the 9th place. The country that our juries have placed there is Poland. It received 62 points. Poles who voted, please don't sue. Oh my god, I swear I will make sure to boost it in tele so you can host in Sarna Białystok. Now, we have our 8th highest jury score. It was scored by Palestine. With 75 points, maybe at least this contest will stop the madness that is Gina Dirawi winning every single contest possible. I mean, this isn't the correct song because it includes that fucking old bitch from Sweden, but who cares? No one. Up next, the 7th place awaits to be revealed. The next country to be announced and be out of the race to win the jury voting is Liechtenstein with 77 points. Seriously? 13% my ass with those 77 jury points. Some random songs are above us, like who even voted for Armenia? Baby No Money? Goddamn. We are almost finished with the juries, about to enter the top 5. But first, we have to find out who placed 6th, of course. That country is Malaysia. They have beaten us, Liechtenstein, by a tiebreaker, receiving more sets of 12 points. I wanted to swear, but I've realized they have even less top 3 or even top 10 finishes than our hosting nation, which is very small, so I kind of feel bad for them. And we have finally our jury top 5. Armenia, Mexico, Norway, Russia, and Sweden. Wow, how diverse. Just kidding. Who do you support the most? Because I'm cheering for Liechtenstein, obviously. Anyways, the 5th highest jury score is Russia with 80 points. They have placed in top 3 last edition and are now in the jury top 5. Pretty good streak, isn't it? I mean, they can still receive 3 points from Tele, but they should be proud of themselves. Now we have our 4th place in the jury voting who just missed the top 3. Placing 4th is still impressive though, so no shame. The next country is Mexico with 95 points. That's a lot. Still much less than I got, but whatever. Is the singer even Mexican? If her name is Romy, why wasn't she sent for Romania? Whatever. And then there were 3, Armenia, Norway, and Sweden. Only one of these countries hasn't placed in top 3 overall ever before, and that is wait, what? Norway? That's kind of shocking. Anyways, do you think any of these have a chance of winning this edition overall? We will see. In 3rd place of jury voting, we have Armenia with a whole 100 points. Sadly, Baby No Money Payola were not enough for it to beat the Nordic power. Still an amazing result for a country that doesn't compete very often and doesn't finish in top 10 regularly. Congratulations. Which means that only 2 countries are left to have their scores announced. Norway, represented by Andy Louie and her song Under My Skin, and Sweden, which sent Kalsup with their song Alias. Who do you think will win the jury voting? Well, I know who did. And I'ma tell you now. Placing 2nd within the juries is Sweden. They received an impressive 128 points. A higher score alone than most of their entries except 2. They also received 4 sets of 12 points, which is almost the best here, except you can guess who. Congratulations, Sweden. That leaves us with just Norway, meaning that this country has won this edition's jury voting. The only thing left to do now is reveal how much points from the juries has Norway received. I'm praying that they won't beat my 145 jury points, cause I will be mad as fuck. Really, don't piss me off. Okay, I'm ready. Norway, you have received from the juries 139 points. Yes, less than me. 11 points above Sweden. Impressive would be their 2nd highest score ever. But still, everything here can happen. And that completes the jury voting. As you can see, Norway and Sweden placed in the top 2, dominating the results so far. Armenia, Mexico, and Russia fall behind, placing in the top 5. The bottom 5 is completed by South Korea, Azerbaijan, Ukraine, Slovakia, and Latvia. Before we will begin the televoting sequence, let's listen to a recap of the jury top 5. I have to prepare myself for rigging the SIM cards after all. Now that the recap is completed, we can move on to televoting. You can probably guess how it works. I will start by giving out telescore to the lowest placing country in jury, Latvia, and finish on the jury winner, Norway. After all scores will be given, we will find out edition 32 winner. Will it be Norway? Or maybe someone else? Let's begin. As I said, we start with Latvia. You have received from the public votes 39 points, which sums up to 55 points and puts you at the current 14th place. Not too bad, I think. Next up, we have our pre-last place, which is Slovakia. You have received from the public a little less, 35 points. That places you just below Latvia, with 54 points. Oops, could have been better. Moving on to our 24th place, which is Ukraine. God, I wish it is at least a 150. Ukraine. You have received from the public votes What? Am I reading this right? 2 points? Meaning they will be last overall? Oh my fucking god, no, 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 no. Please, please recount those votes, please, oh my god. This can't be happening. Why is the best song last, oh my god? Let's move on to our 23rd placer. Azerbaijan. You have... Sorry, I'm still in pain. Grief and shock after what happened. Okay, Azerbaijan. You have received from the public votes 14 points, which adds up to 38 points overall in current 23rd place. Well, shit. Not so good it is. At least you won't place last again. Now it is time for a country that tied in the jury voting with Azerbaijan, South Korea. You have received from the public votes 15 points. Not much more than Azerbaijan. You place just above them. Kind of bad result for a country with most participations, but whatever. You're like Germany in Eurovision. Except you place in top 10 more often than Germany. Congrats! We have Luxembourg now. They have received 30 points from the jury, and from the televoting they get additional 20 points, putting them at 50 total and just behind China for now. It is the first time Luxembourg has placed outside of top 10. Wow. Shameful for our Germanic brothers. So far, Latvia, the last place in jury, has got the highest score from the televoting and is the highest placing country who already received their public points. But will that change with South Africa getting their televotes now? Let's find out. South Africa, you get from the public additional 41 points. That's the highest score so far, putting you at 79 points total and in top 6 so far. Will it be for long? We will have to check later. It's time for our neighbors from the West. Switzerland. They got 40 points from the juries. The televoting has decided to give you 26 points. Oops. That puts you below South Africa, but higher than most entries who received their televotes so far. Is that good, though? You have to decide for yourself. Maybe if you sent her for Albania, you would have gotten the Germ audience to boost her more. But it is what it is. We have reached the 18th place in the jury score. The country that placed 18th is Spain. Ew. Additionally to their 40 jury points, they get from the public. What the fuck? 68 points? Putting them in top 3 right now? What? Did they mess up Spain's and Ukraine's televoting, or did they rig it because Spain withdrew from Eurovision and they used the participating funds for something else? I will report this to the court in Santa Cruz de Tenerife, and they will decide whether that was fair or not. Now we are going to a much better song from the Ginger Girl from Haiti. This country from the public has received additional 42 points, putting them at 87 points and placing them behind Mexico right now. Did you know Cherry Bomb is the vocalist of Mr. Wives, who scored Haiti their best result ever in this contest? Now we are waiting for her to collab with Paris Paloma and Nina Geraci to create the ultimate score whore. Good luck! We have reached the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland now, who placed in the top 5 last edition. Will they do it now? The UK has received from the televoting 32 points, putting them 1 point behind South Africa right now. Ha 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 flop. Ha 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 industry plant. If you sent her for South Georgia and South Sandwich Islands, it would have placed in top 3, but you sadly made the wrong choice. And you have no one to blame but yourself and borrowing rules. It is time for Lithuania, who got 50 points from the jury voting to receive their televotes. Dear Lithuania, the public has decided to give you 39 points, putting you just above Haiti. Flop. Monica Liu Falafel would have won, and now you're below that trash song from Spain. You do you, as Eprin said. We are almost halfway through, and now it is China to receive their televotes. The public has gave China additional 27 points, putting you at 80 total and just below Haiti. Honestly robbed. Baby, no money payola should have been used so that China would have won with 235, but sadly evil people are responsible for that. I wonder if China will continue their participation streak after that. Now, half of competing countries have received their scores overall, and still no one yet came close to Norway or Sweden. Are you getting landside top 2 vibes? Because I don't, because it is time for Greenland to receive their votes. Maybe the global situation will boost their tele. Greenland, you have received from the public votes 29 points. Not much more than China, but enough to pass them. See you in 5 years when another good song from Greenland will be released. Next up are Åland Islands, who got 57 points from our juries. The televoting decided to grant you with 50 points, summing up to 107 points in total and placing just behind Spain. Not a bad result compared to the rest. Congratulations. Keep it up and maybe you will place second again sometime later. It's time for Slay Eider, our returning winner, that is competing for Guam here. She got the same amount of jury points as Åland, but the televoting decided to give her additional 33 points, meaning that Guam will end behind the country they tied with scoring 90 points overall. Could have been better. Maybe send all other songs from Worst Girl in America, and eventually people will vote her just for you to stop sending her. Finally, we have reached the top 10 of jury voting, and we will start by giving out telepoints to 10th placer within the juries. Portugal. You receive from the public voting 42 points, also putting you behind Åland Islands. Will you place in top 10 with this amount of points? Maybe I don't know, don't ask me these questions. We will see eventually. Next up, it is Poland with 62 jury points. The public has decided to grant you with additional 57 points, putting you at 119 total. That makes you the first country to pass Spain. Finally, oh my God. But still, it was not enough to pass Sweden, yet alone Norway. Jesus Christ. Wonder who will be the first one to pass them. Palestine with 75 points is the next country coming up. This country has received from the televoting additional 59 points, meaning that they have 134 points overall, and they are the first ones to pass Sweden. Wow. Congratulations. Still not enough to beat Norway, which is just strange considering we are about to enter jury's top 6. Before that, however, we move on to the 7th place in the jury voting, which happens to be claimed by our host nation, Liechtenstein. I hear all those 300 people from Liechtenstein cheering in the audience. All right, Liechtenstein, you have received from the public additional just 30 points, meaning you are tied with Åland Islands but place higher due to a tiebreaker. Flop. Where are those 13% chance to win the contest again? At least I remain the best Liechtenstein result in this contest. Ha! In the jury voting, Liechtenstein was tied with Malaysia, so now it is time for them to get their public score. The televoting has decided to give Malaysia additional 71 points, putting you at 148 and, for now, in the lead. Finally, congratulations, Malaysia. Maybe you're about to place in another top 5. Heck, even top 3. Who knows? Only the owner who rigs the televoting. All right. So now only 5 countries remain to get their scores announced. And we start with 5th place in the jury voting, Russia, who hopes to reach another top 3. Russia, you got from the televoting? $38 points. Well, you can't really hope for a top 3 with this score, LOL. At least you will be in top 10, so congrats. Maybe try buying more votes from Haifa next time, because it worked for Spain and Malaysia. The country that has placed 4th in the jury voting is one of 2 countries to have won PWSC more than once in the past. Mexico. Will they win again? They get from the audience additional 65 points, putting them in the lead with 160 points. That's just 21 points ahead of our jury winner, Norway. But it is still a great result for Mexico. Congratulations. Who knows, maybe Norway will get 2 points like Ukraine and you will win. Oh my god, just 3 countries are left to have their televotes announced. Oh my god, I'm so ready and excited to leave this Kia asylum. But first, we reach the 2nd biggest producer of couscous in the world, Armenia. They were one of 3 countries to reach the 100 points margin in the jury voting. And from the public, they get additional 33 points, putting them behind Palestine LFMAO. That's what happens when you spend all the money on jury voting trade. It is still an amazing result for Armenia and their 3rd top 10 ever. But yeah, they can get mad about televoting. Okay. We reached the top 2 of the jury voting, who managed to completely landslide the results so far and keep their place in at least top 6. Norway, even in top 3. But will that change now with Sweden getting their public score? Let's see. Sweden, you have received from the public additional 7 points. Ha 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 ha. Just playing. 75 points. This puts you in the clear lead now and at 203 points, which is more than I got. What? How is this possible? I'm mad as fuck. Still, huge congratulations to Sweden. And finally, we have reached the jury winner, Norway. Before I will say anything, let's listen to what entries are our potential winners. Both sound worse than my winning song, am I right? Ha 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 ha. But anyways, Norway has never won before. Bah, they haven't even placed in top 3. Meanwhile, Sweden has one victory written on their participation history, with Clara May and The Player. Is this going to be their second ever win? Who do you support? Well, okay. Now I know who won. Okay, I'm ready. Norway. You need 65 points to win this edition without a need for a tiebreaker. The margin is very small. You have received from the public votes additional 60, 69 points. And that means that for the first time ever, Norway is the winner of Pancake's World Song Contest with 208 points. Huge congratulations to Andy Louie. And that completes our results show. Besides Norway winning, we can see that them and our runner-up, Sweden, have dominated the results, with Sweden having over 40-point margin ahead of our third place, Mexico. Malaysia and Palestine complete the top 5. Only Norway has beaten its previous best result, while Slovakia and Luxembourg got their worst result ever. And that is it. Thank you so much for attending the results show, and see you probably in the far north, in the country of Norway for the 33rd edition. Now enjoy the winning song Under My Skin by Andy Louie, while I go adding additional points to my winning entry, so I have more points than her LMAO. See ya.
Follow me unto a slightly different path where you'll never find the truth. Hidden deep within my wounds, like any wasted lover would. Could have had, put away your reasons, all that you've wasted, still I'm here. It's too deep with you. Letting you under my skin, I can't escape you alone. Inside everything with a million reasons why. I'm letting you under me under. I'm letting you under my skin. Follow me into all you wish you had. Feel regret now. All that you've wasted.